This game has flashing lights. If you or a family member have a known history of epileptic seizures, please be careful about watching this video. If this does occur, please call emergency backup ASAP. Thank you for watching, and now enjoy the video. The fuck? That's impressive. What is going on with my PlayStation wire? Okay. Hey, how's the audio? I need to know how the audio is. If I have to look it up on my phone. Great is good and loud. Actually, it's actually really loud in my ears right now. I don't know why it's so loud. Hold on. There you go. It should always be this loud because my mic, I'm really loud in the mic. Okay, things we were doing. I think we were gonna go. I think we spent time with Maria. Right, we're gonna hang out with her. That's the plan. Before I do anything,
what now?
I need to go to the world map.
Where to?
I need to go here.
Let's
I
go.
need to go here. Yes, and then we're gonna fast travel back to where C is. I need to fix my camera, especially with the way I'm sitting right now. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Young man.
Nope.
Welcome.
I noticed that. It's not. They're not great. Don't I have something at the church I need to do?
Young man.
I have a boss battle in the game like next, so I'm like making sure I'm prepared. I don't really care for that. I don't care for that either. Against giant type monsters? Huh. Yeah, that's really the only thing, but I think I'll be fine.
Thank you kindly.
Let me look at potions real fast.
Come.
Buy one more of those. At least have 5 on me. I'll buy one more of those too. Okay, so
All right.
we need to go back here. And I need to go... Wow. I need to go to the church.
Let's go.
You ready for a boss battle?
Closure.
We need to purify something. We need to purify this. No. Well, that didn't really do shit for me. What the fuck?
What now?
Like, really? I'm gonna leave them to pray now. Oh, sees this right here. Let's now we can save. Because literally tomorrow is gonna be a boss battle.
Ah, just you.
You and I, I'm in.
Now then.
Alright, come in.
Now then.
You have a dog! Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? At least I think it's a dog. I actually now question it. I'm gonna go with a dog. This is what I want you to handle. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
There's only one. Hey, you know, it's like they say, why does it have a petable face? You know? It deserves all the pets. I actually don't know. That's it?
What?
That sounds
Yes.
simple. It is, but you can't let your guard down. I mean, when I say I want no mistakes. I'm sure you're aware that anti-Uniter crowd around here. The fools who believe Uniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in the world who can jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill See, it says wolf. It's a puppy. It says puppy. Can I pet that dog?
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited. Damn. So I have to hide it. I'm entrusting you, Limey.
Why?
But why are you asking this of me? Because you have far more, because you're as far removed from my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying, don't even think of crossing me. Being associate as has worked for us so far. You don't want us to be enemies.
That's right.
Her name is... No, never mind. Call it what you want. I gotta call the dog? Wait, can I name the dog? Seems strangely attached to you already.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without a uniter.
Whoa.
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my uniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies from combat somehow.
Speaking of.
Long ago, there was an existed in ultimate magic. They say the hero's king of legend wielded a power very much like yours. Huh. Though I seriously doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
You.
I'll be frank, William. You're bad for business, but that's precisely why I'm gonna lend you my power. I'm selling uniters because they turn a profit, but I hate the damn things from the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by uniters. Long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a bitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off bleeding the downtrodden dry. And the strong will get stronger, and the weak are only cast even further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break those I can't say wills If nothing else, it will be amusing, no? I can't read, apparently.
Yet still they oppose me.
At cost of studying merchant? Oh.
Farewell.
You should go home for today. I will give you...
Huh?
You exceeded expectations already. You made the dog like you. Something impossible for me. Can I have that dog? Till next time, I'll be waiting. At least the dog will. Damn, another 7,000. 700. Damn. This is gonna be a pain in my goddamn ass. Oh, this is gonna be a pain.
At last.
Right, everyone. The sorority will be held tonight at the feast hall. Luis is studying at. Let's go over the roles one more time. Here's my voice. Can I have that dog? Yes, I can crack my voice if I want to. It's actually funny.
Got it?
First, we all greet Lewis together and let him know we showed up. Accepting Gallica, of course. He stays hidden, so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slips out with all the speed in the head of Luis Gauntlet Runner. Heisame, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Luis and buy whatever time we can. Understood. Do you hate me, or do you have my, or am I just too loud? We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Luis Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness the Prince, and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any gods, it will be you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has a chance alone against Luis's best. Sorry to put all this on your shoulders, but we believe in you. I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there, and all of us. Okay, we move at nightfall. How can you hate me if there's a dog?
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martyrus guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
I know,
He's
runner.
keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
Really?
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
What he just said, I don't like it. Hey, look, it's Luis. Hey, look, it's Griffith.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way.
This man's gonna be a pain in the ass later in the game, huh?
Today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuous forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Well, mind you, I'm just playing a game here.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party. Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
I'll say it 3 times. I am 23rd. Right. More people have taken an interest in me, and Luis has formally acknowledged it. Now we just need to find the formula to the Princess Kurtz. We managed to slip out of the sorority and infiltrated Cordurius, while the guards are short-handed.
All right.
Look at my spear. Made it so far, and everything's going according to plan. Security nice and light. We were smart to do this on the night of sorority. The lift of Luis' quarters. Hang on, the guard is watching the floor. I don't think they're looking this way though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for it around.
Stop!
Wait, what are you doing? You heard that alert this morning, eh? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up. Ah, right. The bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me your hand, would you? Korobo is on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw Lady Joanna enter the bridge. Wait, you don't mean are they alone in there? What do you think is going on?
Yeah.
That's great. This is our chance.
No way.
This key's not working. This is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow. They were just talking about some extra security measures. This isn't good. What do? We don't have much time.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please? Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble, yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I don't know if you read Berserk, or if anyone else has read Berserk. This man reminds me of Griffith to a T.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential.
Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Strone.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
We're about to fight him. I don't know what the next boss is, so at this rate, the gods will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Why is it moving? For tonight, take off. Wait a second. You mean the run is taking off? Why is this happening now? That wasn't part of the plan. We're gaining speed. What's our course?
Oh, no.
Hang on, this is bad. We've got to change the flight path. Or ram straight into the sphere of water. That whole area, thick distortion from the magla. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? All this commotion's gonna have this place full of panicking guards. If we say put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retract to the deck right now. Or retreat.
Phew! Close one. What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa!
Oh, if you ever want to have motion sickness.
That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
That kind of looks silly. The fuck is going on?
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but how? Are we still standing on the outside of the Cadrius?
No.
Whoa, I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. This isn't going to according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out into the hall, but failure is not an option. I have to think. What can I do to keep the mission on track?
What do we do? But what do we do? Huh? Did you?
Wait, you're just going to cut straight across the hall? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it? Risk it for the biscuit. If you're serious, I'll get ready. We ride together, we die together. Luis' quarters are straight ahead. I'll jump across the glowing sections by using...
Here we go.
We're losing time. Let's hurry. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Gangway! I knew it! I knew it!
Okay, that's actually a really dope shot.
Look at that!
This is so stupid, but it's so funny.
All right!
Got to Luis' quarters. Phew, I thought we were going to die there. You can be so reckless.
This is no good.
I think we're going to move again from the crystal. The run is going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. Ooh, whoa, it's starting to tilt again. We have to jump through the door and hurry, wait. Ooh, just in time. If we stayed out there like that, we would have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side, so here we are.
And yet...
The room is really is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spell so nothing falls when in turbulence.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it. Hey, what's up, Goon?
Okay.
Here.
Oh, good.
No, wishful thinking. Okay. Seeing several books of magic stacked on the shelf. No spells. Okay. Nope. It's in the plant. I swear it's in the flowers. Are these royal flowers? The ones Luis scattered at the royal funeral? Keeping them in his room like this, it's like he's displaying a trophy. Wonder if his ego of his will fit inside the crown. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick. We have St. Prince. This one. Collection, the size. Doesn't seem the formulas on this shelf either. Damn. There's a hold on. Wait. What? This looks like a storage closet, but it's shut pretty tight. Let's revisit that later. Okay. Quite an odd collection he's got here. This one looks like a extended shot of the Quadrius. I have no clue what you're talking about, sadly.
Incredible.
It's enough just walking around in here. This painting really helped put in perspective just how impressive this vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the state army, and Luis claimed it for his own. To him, it is a similar power, no doubt about it. You don't think he hid the formula behind one of those paintings, did you? Nah, still the place is immaculate, not a dust mote and shite. Okay. It's a map marked with different routes. Looks like it shows the Oceania area.
Check this out.
There's a mark on one of those islands off the shore. Weird. I've got even heard of this place. I've never heard of this. If Luis is interested in this island for some reason, I wonder why. I don't know. Personally. Oh, what is it? Find something. Hold on. Is that it? Look, it's the same novel that you have. Oh, never mind. Yeah, like I don't really know. Like, I guess define distracting, right?
But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text, so there shouldn't even be many copies left.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box! Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse?
What are you doing here?
I got lost.
I got lost.
You're a terrible liar.
Well, at least I fucking tried.
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there? You're that fairy from before.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Oh, we're doing that. Cool.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What are you?
What exactly are you plotting?
I'm sure you'll come to see it's mutually beneficial. So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Should have thrown have. If you're playing, like, it depends on, like, the actual rules. Like, you're playing, like, in Major League Baseball, then probably no. If you're just playing for, like, funsies, then sure. If I was playing, I would care less.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
The only reason why I remember your name Gallica is because of the game.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Oh, fuck.
Someone's coming.
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart. What do we do? I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Thank you.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's
survive now. Talk later, shall we?
Okay, Joanna. Code, like, we've had this discussion before. I don't... Like, I watch baseball, but, like, it's only during playoffs, and after that, it's just like, okay, I'll go back to my football and WWE. And there's nothing bad, you know, nothing bad about baseball.
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Like, there's nothing bad about baseball. You know, it's just not the sport that I generally gravitate towards, right? Same thing goes with hockey. I'll watch the playoffs, but a lot of times I don't pay attention. Like, the Stanley Cup happened, I didn't pay attention to any of that. And that's just me personally. I like the things I like. And I enjoy the things I like. We need to grab the box.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, this hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure.
Like, you asked about super suits, I'm like, maybe down in the future, but I enjoy, like, the actual competition of, like, obviously you have to protect, you know, the head. You gotta protect certain parts of the body because, you know, you are playing a physical sport, right? And that's just kind of the purpose of it. But I like to see the athleticism of, like, everyone in the NFL. And if you start making it, and you know, if you start making it, like, having, like, I guess super suits, I guess, or like something that enhances someone's abilities. That's not really their abilities. That's just not like, then anyone can enter the NFL. And it's just like, there's only certain people that have the talent to be in the NFL.
Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
You're gonna be a pain in the ass to fight.
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this: I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
Fuck.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
This isn't good.
Hey, Del, look!
The Caradrius is airborne.
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
So we have to get out
Whoa, Del.
some way, somehow, other way. Got it. Oh, that's wonderful.
This is no good.
Runner stop. We're almost out of time. We have to chase them. That's right.
Hurry!
Hurrying, I'm hurrying, I'm hurrying, I'm hurrying, okay? Leave me alone. Broke along the way. That's why Glaudel was able to get in here too. Oh,
Ready?
This is bad. I'll set. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I just need to make sure I'm healed.
Ready?
But yeah, like I enjoy, you know, a lot of things, you know. But I don't really, like, I know you think about that code of like, oh, what if you could enhance, you know, all this stuff. And in my honest opinion, I'm like, I just want to watch the sport. I don't really think about that. I think about like the stats of the players. I think about like who's gonna be like offensive player of the year, who's gonna be rookie offensive player of the year. Actually, did Bo Nix actually win that game? Wow, wow, they actually won 41-32. Great job, Broncos. Came in clutch at the end there. Probably the worst game. Man, he had... Jameis Winston went from 4 touchdowns to 3... From 1 interception to 4 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. And Bo Nix had 2 interceptions tonight. But, you know, it's the worst game he had, but they're 8-5, so I can't really complain. That was Joanna Duna. I think she's on the deck.
No. I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Oh, what the fuck? That's bullshit. I call bullshit.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me.
Well, you're kind of an idiot, so...
You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rasant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you. How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
You also have the really bad wardrobe you're currently wearing that should really go back to the 2000s. But I digress.
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else. And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Oh, this is gonna be hard.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats.
I'm thinking about attacking his hand instead of the dog to get the sword out of his hand.
Hector.
Okay, that's not that bad.
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right.
Wow!
I am Gladell, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Why is his audio really low?
Better than I expected.
This is bad.
That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juani's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Oh, well, that works.
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
Is he gonna summon her archetype?
Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well.
Okay, just give everyone an archetype. That makes a lot of sense.
O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
Oh, wow. Still the most wild fucking way to summon something. I thought I'll never get over that because Persona 3 is just like, oh yeah, I was gonna.
My voice rises from the depths of my heart.
I feel like Atlas is just like, you know, this makes a lot of sense for her.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
This is actually not going to be easy.
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really, especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
So, Caesar's on my team. That's a 5th member. Wait, hold up. Does that mean I can switch members during battle? That'd be dope.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. You know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Mass Dancer archetype. Along with the skill, the Mass Dancer archetype can equip different masks to use an additional skill. What the fuck? The secret mask is currently equipped. To obtain new masks, visit special experiments in Academia.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell! Howling wind!
I'll show you the... Come forth, royal soul! win!
You hit their weakness! Behold this power, Captain! You hit their weakness! Don't let up now, Juna!
With me now, Hector!
I won't hold back! Scour!
You hit their weakness! This is just what I wanted, Captain!
It's okay. We can...
Behold this power! You hit their weakness! Don't let up now, Juna!
Stay strong, Hector!
That's not gonna do shit.
By this power!
You hit their weakness! Watch me! That's your opening, Captain!
Come forth, Royal Soul!
Rising!
Behold this power!
And Hector's down.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all! Die!
It's fine.
Let's go! Fire!
This is just what I need!
Activates one enemy's repel physical skill. No effect.
Die!
I'm gonna heal.
Wizard! With healing power!
That helped!
You're
Behold this power!
nothing. Die already!
It's fine.
Wizard!
I like it.
This
A lot more.
is just what I need!
God, what the fuck?
Bastards! Stop moving!
Okay, I have to heal automatically whenever it comes my turn again.
Wizard! We're not out of this yet!
Thank you. I call upon a royal soul!
Die already!
Let's heal again.
I won't hold back!
Thanks. Watch me!
I see your game!
Wow!
Juna, focus.
Wow!
Die!
Well, you kind of fucked up.
Come forth, Royal Soul!
I was about to say he really fucked up. I thought that was going to be a lot harder, but it wasn't.
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
Damage sustained from enemies. Yeah, let's start doing that. Definitely need to start increasing some of that. My magic's way too high right now.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Blame it on him.
Dead. You lot kill him.
No.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilhaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
That literally saved our ass for
Hold
what the
on.
king.
You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna pass that.
You.
What the fuck? I'm this man right now. I'm like, what the fuck?
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
He doesn't really.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
He doesn't trust.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Seems we were more in danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Yeah, who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
Louis is like, I ain't give a fly fuck.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him? All right.
That makes a lot of sense. That we're now in top 20.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his...
His lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art.
So her ability is to wear different masks because that's... I need to play around with that a little bit, you know?
And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
Fine by me.
Sure, fine by me.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
New ally. Tirana is the kingdom primary songstress. Has become your ally. Wow, we actually.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly.
Yeah, I'm really waiting for, like, the big fuck up moment, you know?
I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Yes!
Gotta get back on track.
Significant research this mad cause. I've studied it.
Anyway,
I'm happy.
welcome aboard, Juna.
Seaman's still there. Yes, he is.
Oh, right. Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we can travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
And we fast traveled.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
Maybe you should get back on the runner.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
You know, it makes a lot of sense, Droll. It's called keeping underneath the radar.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
We'll just have to trust her. You're right. And if it's misplaced, we'll just have to be ready.
If you say so, then let's get on.
I really like the cast of characters in this game. Like,
Let's hurry.
well, I can't really do anything. They're gonna force me to go down this way.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
Oh, God.
I saved though. Thank you.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment.
Okay, Lex, we're out. Yeah.
Hello. How can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Oh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Yeah.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joannis Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
So we need something else.
What? Then... I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
Hell yeah.
The curse is impossible to break?
Well...
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
She didn't say it was impossible to break. The issue is that a lot of it was just jotting down my memory. The issue, though, the only person that would know how to break that spell would be Luis. And trying to fight Luis, it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
There has to be a way to get around. There has to be a way to get around the king's thing. Well, wait, hold on. So Luis is on the stone, including ourselves. So theoretically, he can't damage specifically the main character, but we can't damage him either. It would just be a stalemate. But he probably has a lot on her.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take Joanna out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from the prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's sky runner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see? Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the Gauntlet Runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt. But I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
You can change or add members to your party from the party options in the menu. Press X to form a group of 4. No, reserved members gain less experience at the end of battle than active.
So?
Let's rest from the run today. Our plans didn't pan out, but we should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now. Let's
What now?
I want to see her actual archetype. Wait, is that everyone? No, I still have one more. 2 more.
That is...
Puff his increase once. So
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I have a reason why I have a reason why I'm doing this. I'm not.
I'll always aim higher.
No, but what I can do now is inherit skills and inherit
All right.
that. Now, stun, burn.
That is.
Oh no, I just want to see details. Get Crimson Flame. Okay. Okay. C has the fan. Sure. So okay. I kind of wish sometimes JRPGs would just allow you to use 5, but I understand. Because Gallica is the guide. I was expecting her to be more like being the background character like Gallica. And be like, hey, you know, look at me. I can support you. And you just have these support skills on you the entire time. Because if that was the case, I'm going to be honest here, right? If that was the case with Juna, I would put this on her. And the reason why is because, like, there's almost no point for me to use this. Like, you have to do DPS. You have to win these battles. But if, like, Juna was, like, a back character, per se, and not so much a character that also can fight, I would put this on her and just literally just be overpowered. But that's also probably the reason why they fucking didn't do that. It's better to set back. We've lost the beats. This word serve nothing to only allow in dismay. If the only path that remains is slaying Louise, we might seek a new strength from Zill's. Well, that certainly could have turned out worse, did it? All thanks to your engineer, I assume. It's crazy, that crazy uncle looking chap. Crazy uncle. Nervous, wasn't it? Never seen a man run such with a tight ship with a few loose screws of his own. That aside, I wish you all wouldn't stand on ceremony with me. I'm on your side now, truly. You were fortunate indeed to find an unexpected ally in the midst of a hostile territory. Hulkenberg had much to say on the fame and accomplishment of both Juna and Rella. I must confess the near total ignorance of the modern trends, and that sets them. What about you?
Damn it!
After all we did to get into Louise's good graces, secure the formula, does it weigh on you that all our efforts have been split into ends?
It'll be all right.
Well, we must get too discouraged. We still have some... Well, let's save. And find out what bullshit happens now.
Sure.
Good night.
Good time for some reading, I guess.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Something on your mind?
No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
I should probably have Juna return any Magla keys we got on the...
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister, I didn't realize how exhausted I am. And you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
And we're back in the book.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts, no matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless, just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form, it's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire.
Kind of makes sense as he's wearing masks, right? For all.
No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely. But you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs, no matter what happens.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay,
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified.
Well, I'm in the top 20, so...
I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction, but we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna, valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladell or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Virga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Yeah, what is it?
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
That's not a good thing.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
I'm kind of impressed on how her hair's staying up like that. It's also moving. I don't know how I... Okay.
Sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Hulk's like, damn.
Chosen heroes, your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools.
You know what's funny? Let's look at the landscape of this whole thing, right? Of course, we got, you know, Luis, and we got, like, Fontaine or whatever his stupid name is, right? Out of all of them, the main character probably has the biggest, third biggest advantage compared to everyone else. I would say, obviously, the Sanctorium and Luis would have probably the number 1 and 2. But the reason why I say that is because look at how our team is made up, let alone we literally could just go and ask Juno's sister, be like, hey, you're a relic hunter. Where do we find a relic? It's so simple. It's like, okay, cool.
It is time we put an end to this
these two guys.
witchery.
Like, these two guys make sense. You already know where it is.
Bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
I think he's kind of getting underneath the weather.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day.
That's a name and a half.
This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics.
I forgot there was pagan stuff in this game.
To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Like, what the fuck?
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
I just realized he has daggers on the side of her, like, thigh. I just noticed that.
These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey,
Heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force.
I'm gonna say this right now. The issue that we're gonna have trying to fight Luis is that, yes, they said that he's really good in martial arts and like just combat in general, but he's really good at magic, right? The other issue though with him is that you learn in the beginning of the game that at a very young age, he's a very brilliant tactician. So he thinks on the fly, I mean on the goddamn fly, what the fuck he's doing. And that's what worries me battling him is like, what tricks is he gonna do?
The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders.
Wait, if he can pass the king's magic and we can figure it out, we can pass the king's magic on Luis, indicating we can fight Luis. That means if we can fight the Luis, aka Griffith. I literally just want to put like a little subtitle thing and just say dash Griffith.
Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
I don't want. Wait, don't tell me we're about to fight that dragon that was in the beginning of the game that was like that white dragon, right? I don't know.
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
He still doesn't like it.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Well, why don't we just, like I said, just ask her sister. Well, we're back at the end. So far, the only thing we know is Dracodios.
All right.
I guess we've got no choice but to go somewhere else and try to gather information. Let's go. Well, the only dragon I know.
All right then.
Where to? So we go here. in the, like, where that mountain area is. Like, right, not that mountain, like, over there, right? That's, like, at the very tip of the... Anyway, well, still. Well, I'm gonna say 40 hours, almost 40 hours.
What
well,
now?
I think that ends the gameplay portion of the stream. Obviously, we will be playing more of this tomorrow. Things to do. I don't know when these dates are. I'm gonna assume here, Saints Day. So they're giving us like wait until the 10th. Wow, there's nothing else. I thought there would be something like 28th or 29th. Because like that means there's a lot of shit that happens in 2 months that it's just gonna be boss rush mode. That's gonna be intriguing to know. So, anyway. So yeah. Hello everyone. If you like this video, then don't hesitate to check out the channel, where I upload my playthroughs, thoughts on games, and many other videos based around video games. If you want to see when the next video goes up, then don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!